focus of the beta is going to be on 4v4 arena gameplay, which is really, getting back to that legacy of competitive gameplay that's always been at the heart of Halo's multiplayer.
Halo's always been a great competitive game. That old school feeling of what is arena shooter, 4 players in each team, controlling weapons on map, controlling the map itself, your teammates being in the right position. Looking at small maps that are really tailored to 4v4 combat. We've also got fair start, so what that means is no one's gonna have a different loadout than the other person. Every member of red team is gonna be the same as every member of the blue team.
Fair starts is the best thing that we could hear about Halo 5 Guardians. In Halo 2 and Halo 3, which many consider the golden days of Halo multiplayer, the fair starts was what made the game exciting. It determined which teams were the best teams, which players were the best players. Your decisions on going for on-map weapon pickups, power-up pickups, and simply map control was vital in competitive games. It seems that Halo 5 Guardians is returning to its competitive roots, and in an upcoming video series, I sit down with Nak3d Halo, one of the most competitive and knowledgeable Halo fans out there. We break down all aspects of the golden triangle of Halo, guns, grenades, and melee, and what that means for the future of Halo 5 Guardians. Here's a little snippet from that interview. I hope you guys enjoy, and I asked Nak3d Halo, is Halo 5 Guardians going for the casual audience, or is it returning to the glory days of competitive multiplayer?
I think it's going to be a little bit of both, honestly. We have Bravo at the helm as the community manager now, and he brought on his buddies who he's very close with, Dursky, Neighbor, Gosiyami. So these are all extremely competitive players who want the game to be competitive, and in all of their feedback are going to direct the game in that direction. They're going to say, this mechanic is broken, look at how I exploit it on this map. And now that we have pros inside who can actually show, like, hey, having camo and a sniper in BTB is not a good combination. It's not fun for you, and it's literally the easiest thing for me to just sit back and snipe you without any repercussions all game, right? So I have faith that these players are going to fine-tune the crap out of multiplayer to the point that the competitive community, no matter what the mechanics are, will enjoy it. So in terms of 343 putting their stamp on the game, I mean, every developer is going to do that, right? They're gonna change the game, change the flavor, the pace, and just how you experience it. So I guess, I don't know exactly what that stamp was in Halo 4. We saw it had a different art style. We saw that the enemies were a little grittier. We saw that the multiplayer was connected to the story, right? They're very, very narrative driven. And so I think we're gonna see a lot of those elements coming back. We also saw that they like to expand the sandbox, so we're probably going to see an even more expanded sandbox. And my hope is that since Halo 4's sandbox was not balanced at all, that having pros inside this time, they will have a balanced sandbox with a competitive ranking system, hopefully as I outlined on my channel, and that the game will appeal to not only casual players, but also to competitive players and have a flourishing esports scene.